This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing. Magma scales! I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
My thanks.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with tourism. We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
A resounding success!
Dry off as soon as you can.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
was impeccably timed, Arisen. These sights are unparalleled in their majesty. Yet somehow I feel ill at ease.
It is a lonely place, to be sure.
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle. But knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray.
Indeed, you are.
Better on me, man.
You scared?
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of...
I'll gather this. Some of us get complacent. I train
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
Not sure I can handle this.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. We have reached that.
Puh! That's like to make me sick. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor, car. Boy there, come at a fine time. You care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled, right? Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After all, but I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Suppose you deserve aught for your...
At last, I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since times of elves for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeared for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer-maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Sir Cleona was the magic archer-maester all along. It seems we've gained a powerful ally, though it was not our...
Well now, if it ain't the current arisen. Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to spy? That's kind of ye. I was just craving some more of this. Suppose I could oblige a fellow arisen. What? Hadn't you know I'm a former arisen? Mine, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now, but my dragon's long gone. Brings a tear to your eye, don't it? But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. Only, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Bring your dragon low, and taste glory eternal.
We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient. We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it. Right you are.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster.
Fancy a gander? I find goods.
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave, what with the volcano growing more active of late as well.
Much obliged.
I trust we only purchased what we required, Arisen.
'Twas hardly a loss, if one can...
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath the blanket of ash. I can give you a... roof over your head, at least. Always a pleasure. you're safe here.
Here we are.
Pray, hold a moment. You may call me Ernesto. I have been charged with overseeing the patrols here on Volcanic Island. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to simply wander about as you please. Might I inquire as to what brings you here? You came all the way out here to deliver this to me? 'Twas most generous of you, sir. Now, pray, grant me a moment to pen a missive of my own. There you are. Would you be so kind as to deliver this to a man by the name of Barbas? Do this, and the author of that letter shall be afforded refugee status. I trust you.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient. Shall we deliver the letter to Sir Barbas and Yagamon Ruins, Master? I believe I can guide you to the best.
Well,
Red Archer's volleys! Their arrows hit beyond our line of sight. We ought to proceed with caution. The Arisen has been trained.
victories like that, we'll have them running for the hills. My eyes deceive me. I won't multiply. Done at this rate. I shall be your shadow.
Good thing I've some meat in my pack. Be ready to strike the road. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own. Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
This spell will empower you with elements of magic.
ballista, Arisen.
When better to use this but in the midst of battle?
No debilitation of curative can't mend. How's this? You're all out.
That was excellent. I could have done no better. I knew you marvelous. Splendid. Magma scales. There!
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Magics are at your disposal.
The sky is radiant. I feel at peace to gaze upon it. Like you are. I shall fly to your aid, Master. Waxed and oiled! You must steer clear of fire!
As you wish. I shall return directly. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
This oxcart was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the...
Hi, I'm Barbas. What do you want? Brought something for me, have you? Let's have a look then. Very well. You may leave this matter in my hands. I wouldn't worry too much. You've done a good thing this day, sir.
A result to be proud of.
With this, Sir Akakios' safety is assured.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good...
Beg pardon if my husband... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Shall we get some rest, then?
I return safe and sound.
Follow me, if you would. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
At any rate, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
Would you mind coming over here? A ballista is a ranged weapon.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I'll go and open the chest.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
Huzzah! There's ore to be found here.
Ore is heavy, but well worth its weight. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? How might I be of service? Many thanks.
Let me get that.
Now, no matter how far we stray, we'll be able to... return here in a flash with the use of a ferry stone.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality you know where to find.
Welcome.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me one. Ye reap. Then I bid ye farewell.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Well met, sir. Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses... far lighter.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes. Well, then I bid ye farewell.
We meet again, Arisen.
Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
I knew we'd not be long apart. There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger. We'll see each other again. In the meantime... I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect... Though our paths diverge here, it surely... I had every faith our paths would cross again, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart. Arisen? I should have expected you may... We'll see each other again. In the meantime... This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings.
shedding? Must be my winter coat growth.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your...
Hi. Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Say, you're not from round here, are you? How I envy you. This city, I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. I happened upon this little curio the other day. Here, you're welcome to it if you'd like. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ease with tail on.
The sea lies in the distance, and beyond it, a land unknown.
For good or ill, we cannot truly know what awaits us till we tread the land ourselves.
Goblins, Master! I can do no less in service to the Risen.
Not bad, are
You can count on me to keep you safe.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me
You scared? You should be.
I'm gonna eat this. My magics are at your disposal.
Fire's fury shan't be a pain against this foe.
That means getting within range of its core. Be wary. A smashing success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
How might we approach yon spire?
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oh. Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
I've got you. Use the chance to recover. With this, my magic takes yours to win.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
Fair!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Where are you off to?
Ah, you've returned. Splendid. You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? I can guide you there if you wish.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills...
What
no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You can count on me to keep you safe.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter. I will hold the enemy still.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, glorious!
Hasty now.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet a moment.
Mayhap I'll sit out of my own
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet not only has the dragon been allowed to devastate the village, but in the wake of its attack, you dared to submit what are clearly false reports of having felled the beast. None save the Sovereign can fell the dragon. Perchance you mistook an overgrown wyvern for the bringer of calamity. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Malv's problems run far deeper than I had thought.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? It was by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To loot, I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her...
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Hail Arisen! 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence. An unexpected reunion.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever. You look upon me so expectantly. Are we acquainted?
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
I'm grateful to have served you for so long, Arisen. I shall hold these
Let
memories.
us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
We must rest. Though...
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you. But I am full of...
Here at the inn, we also offer I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both... roles myself.
Do come again. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. My master from beyond the rift seeks the self-same item we...
Oh, apologies, Master.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your own arm. As Half's leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back alive. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider! Be gone from our village!
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be done. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
Sir Ulrika is ever a beacon of hope. Let us make haste and join her at Stormwind Cave. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We've arrived.
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in our... My thanks. We shot the captured villager ought to be within. Let us hurry.
No doubt we will have to plumb the cave depths to find our charge. Shall we press on? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Danger might lurk anywhere.
You're under attack!
Do try not to catch cold.
Have my protection!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I will not be swayed.
Over here, if you please.
I'm saved.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled.
The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
does the old man venture out to sea day after day? What does he seek to prove?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
You have returned triumphant, I see. Oh, what?
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. I incited them, and so I alone ought to suffer the penalty of exile. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high, glad in the knowledge that no lives were sacrificed under my watch.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good deeds, all shall be forgiven.
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said, a village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learned that lesson well after the dragon chased us from our homes. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you honor our village by becoming its chief? 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people, human and bestian both.
Aye, if that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
I could not have imagined a better outcome. The village will surely prosper in Sir Ulrich.
One could not have hoped for a gladder.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Mel. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon as I can.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Has been drenched.
Masterfully done! Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Attention, Master. Why did we be occupied? I shan't want this competition.
Focus your attack.
Our past are true, and our quarry shall fall.
See that? Well done, Master.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time here in the game. I can take you to it.
The fast are true, and our bodies shall form.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? My word. This ox cart has been destroyed. I shan't let them harm you.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed that we killed them.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I've grappled, you see? I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Gather round. Treat your ears to this riddle.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
What to do? Got to try and stay awake. Seems right.
To it, suppose.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Not good will come of this.
I'm a goner.
I will protect you. Allow me. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
In no hurry to leave. Suppose I best have a key.
That's enough.
Where are you going?
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? When it's hard, be sure to avoid open flame.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save...
Halt! Who goes? This village is under the direct authority of her... Off with you, then.
You're not meant to be in here.
Here, asking for it.
Off with you, then. Glad we understand each other.
An ill feeling pervades the village. We ought to speak with them and find out what we can.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
We're done for.
I can't watch.
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage into and out of the village is restricted, and we're being treated as slaves. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us, but I fear the villagers have already reached their limit. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. We've a mind to leave this village for good. The Dragon's Flame has devastated the land here. Many of the villagers question whether it is worth attempting to restore it. When I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to Ulrika, she told me that the village she's staying in would be glad to take us in. Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. They've confiscated all weapons to forestall our escape. Perhaps if we could reclaim the stolen weapons or find a means of procuring some anew, we could force our way out through strength of arms. Alas, we villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be unwise for us to attempt aught on our own. You are our only hope in this matter. Pray, lend us your aid.
At heart, I am but a craven.
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain the other villagers shall be glad to arm themselves with their weapons of choice. My thanks. I'd wager we stand... Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach. Have courage!
This cannot be! Retreat!
We must withdraw and regroup!
You have my gratitude for aught you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika's staying in on our own from here. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore reinforcements arrive. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our new homes with open arms. Till the...
at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again. This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Oh, this can't be how it ends.
Just about anywhere right now. Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or now.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance. Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
You stand a chance. You
Yeah, I will protect you.
Seems we have
Range to our advantage.
I am well aware of it.
Would you care for some assistance?
Leave off!
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Good tidings, friend. As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you...
We must rest, though the sun is still... Now we've the vim to... Shall we get some rest, then?
Have you any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue another talk. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be wheeled about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will, though it came to me through you, of course. Pray, take this with my thanks. 'Tis quite a rarity, as I hear it. I hope 'tis to your liking. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other, though I feel sure we shall in time. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
True enough.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade. You claim your title.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sight.
I heard what transpired. Thank you for fighting on my people's behalf. You cannot imagine my relief when I beheld that everyone had made it out on the way. Say, would you visit me again once night has fallen? There's aught I would show you.
To browse my wares. This place always puts me at peace. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
You've come. Glad I am to see you. Follow me, if you would. Tis a strange thing. I ne'er knew how vast the sky was, till I left Meld behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village... No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine.
Say, do I know you from somewhere? I enjoy this work, though it takes its toll. Not game enough to hang about here.